Well, now on to my favourite topic. So welcome back to Justice Empire's Home Cinema Basics video series. Now I'm going to be talking about control systems, one of my favourite little topics. So, what is a control system? Well, to put things simply, a remote control is a control system. When you buy, let's talk about a Blu-ray player, okay? So when you buy a Blu-ray player, in the box you will have a remote control. And the purpose of that remote control is so you can, play, pause, eject, turn on, turn off, etc. Which is good. 9 times out of 10, this remote control is going to work via infrared. And that's why you've got that little screen at the top of it. Now, if you put your hand over the top of it and then press a button, it's not going to work because it needs line of sight to work. And the same would apply if your Blu-ray player is in a cabinet or an equipment rack, for example. You're going to find it a bit difficult to use your remote control. It's not going to go through walls, basically. You need line of sight. So, how do we get around that then? That's where a universal control system comes into play. And they come in all sorts of various shapes and sizes. You could have a custom remote control, a bit like your normal remote control. It's got hard buttons on it, and that can work via infrared and also radio frequency. So it doesn't matter if your kit's behind a cabinet or hidden away or somewhere else, you can still control it via radio frequency. Marvellous. You can then take that a little bit further and you could get a remote control that has a touchscreen on it as well. Or you could scrap your remote control completely and use, I don't want to mention brand names, but you could use a tablet, for example, a technological pad, for example. There we go. Or you can use different manufacturers' touchscreen interfaces. So that's what a control system is used for, but it can do a lot more than that. And that's where we start really getting a bit techie and geeky. I'm not going to go into too much details about everything a control system can do. I'm going to try and do a series of videos just on control systems. But for example, if we go back to the first or second video when I talked about that big home theatre experience, okay? When, the lights come down, the projector screen drops, it all starts playing, and everything's lovely. You can do that from just one single touch of a button. So you could walk into your room, have your device there, you say, right, system on. And because some little smart so-and-so like me has done a lot of stuff in the back end of the control system, when you press that button, it sends all of the right signals to all of the right pieces of kit to do the right job at the right time. So taking the home cinema as an example, you could, first things first, turn on your projector, because the projector bulb takes a little while to warm up, and that will probably be the longest bit of kit to come on. You could then drop the projector screen, so the projector screen starts coming down. You might want to close your curtains, close the blinds, that can be done. You could then dim the lights, turn your Blu-ray player on, turn your amplifier on, and if there's a disc in there already, then you can play that, or you can have it, open the disc drawer to put a disc, whatever it is that you need it to do, it can be programmed to do it. The control system takes out all of those steps you would have to remember, and it stores it in its control system world. So all you need to do is press one button and the control system takes care of everything for you. It can also interact with all of your other systems in your household. So your lighting, as I mentioned, your climate control, or HVAC, and if you've seen HVAC and don't know what it stands for, heating, ventilation, air conditioning. Simple as that. You could use it to control your security system. You could use it to water your garden if you wanted. There are lots of things that can be done. And when you hear about smart buildings, behind every smart building is a very good and well programmed control system. So that's the basics of a control system. and I'll go into that detail in a lot more in the future. I'll do its own series of videos, and hopefully if I can speak to some of my distributors, I can get hold of some bits of kit and show you, and maybe even show you some of the bits and bobs it can do. So control systems are good. It gets rid of all, those 16 remote controls that you have on the coffee table. They can get a bit confusing, and yeah, they're very good fun. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on too much about that, because I'm going to do a whole series of videos and hopefully demonstrate the different manufacturers' capabilities. Next video is, I think it's content providers. Hold on, let me look at my notes. Look, yes, content providers, which will be fun-ish. So, like, comment, and subscribe. And obviously, if you want some more technical information, then leave a comment. And if you've got a specific question, let me know. I will do my best to answer it for you. Until then, I will see you in video 8 of 10 or 9 of 10. I'm losing count now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.